Greetings, Cuberts, and welcome to The Unfinished Swan, a game originally created for the PlayStation back in, I'm guessing, 2013. When I first heard of this game, I was watching a review of it on one of my favorite animation blocks, Toonami from Adult Swim. They gave this game an 8 out of 10, and when I first played it, I could see why they gave it that grade, because I was amazed by it. The storytelling architecture of the game, it was truly fantastic. Now, when I first played this game, it was on the PlayStation, and I'm now playing this on Steam, so I'm not really familiar with the controls. Let me try and see what the controls are again. Oh, okay. Seems pretty easy to remember. Now, let us begin the story of The Unfinished Swan. By the way, I hope you guys can hear me perfectly.
Monroe's mother had always been much better at starting things than finishing them. When she died, she left behind over 300 canvases, not one of them finished, along with Monroe, who felt pretty unfinished himself. The orphanage allowed him to keep only one painting, and so he chose the unfinished swan that had always been his mother's favorite. But that night, he woke up to find the swan had disappeared. So he took his mother's silver paintbrush and followed the footprints into a little door he hadn't seen before.
Yeah, no red flags there. Let us begin. That's jumping. There we go. I am now painting the entire world. I found out that there is an achievement in this game where in the first chapter you complete the chapter without using more than 3 of these paint balls. Clearly I already failed it, but that's only because I am not looking to do that challenge right now. Let's just play the game as it should be played. Lots of story texture, lots of me painting, lots of me throwing these black paintballs so I don't run into anything. You'll have to forgive me for not giving really much to talk about. As I said before in previous videos, I have difficulty talking to people, and also difficulty forming words, so I'm not going to be able to give much of anything. But still though, take a look at this. If you just paint enough of the world, and it looks truly fantastic. Most stories always start out as just blank pages. Except for that. Try my best to speak slowly and more clearly for you guys. Something here. Can we find it? There. Not there either. Oh, there it is. Hello, little froggy. Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine, I'm sure. Oh, I missed a fish. Let's see if I can find another one. Oh, see, there it is. I know that there's a command where I can get the character Monroe to speak, but I can't really remember what it was, so we're just gonna leave that be. There it is. Nothing but water everywhere. But nothing to worry about. Like I said, this is the first time I've played it on a computer, and I'm not used to controls like this. I'm usually used to analog stick-like controls. It took me a long time to get used to playing the Wii, the DS, and the Switch. Anything Nintendo related, really. Because I'm more of a analog stick control person. But over time I've learned to get used to it, so over time I'll get used to this as well. Right now I'm just screwing around, just throwing a bunch of random paint blotches everywhere, because I just feel like doing it. And I've run out of room right there. So, in here. Gold! Hello there, mister. You don't mind me splashing paint everywhere, do you? Nothing to say? I'm gonna guess you're fine with it then. By the way, if you hear a bunch of clicking sounds, that's just me with the mouse. The only way to spread paintballs is to click a bunch of times. There we go. I cannot understand why anyone would attempt, well, besides getting 100% completion for all achievements and trophies and such, I can't understand why anyone would attempt the challenge where you complete the first part of this chapter using only 3 paintballs. Like, unless you are really good with sound and such, then it's easy to get lost. A balloon. Oh, that's what's bouncing them. Don't drop. Don't fall. Don't drop down, that's what I meant to say. Just, you know, don't screw up. Let's see what we got here. We got ourselves a chicken. What else do we have here? We got a maraca, I'm guessing? Being held by a hand with a ring on it. We got a pig. But no swan. And one sign that points to nowhere in particular. Let's... Hi, it's Twilight Sparkle. Been a while since I've seen you. God. It's been a long time since the show ended. And we got ourselves, like, mutton? A well? Something like that? Pork roast, maybe? And a box that's on a piece of rope. None of that helps me. Staircase. Missed it. There we go. You can use balloons to buy things. You can use balloons to buy things. And we found ourselves a hippo. This place is fantastic. Random, but fantastic. And a tea. Itchy eye. Let's see what it is.
The king was young, arrogant, and amazingly talented. He was convinced no color existed that was good enough for his garden, so he left it white. While he pondered how to create some new colors, his kingdom began attracting settlers, and soon he found himself with bigger problems.
The fact that he kept on bumping into things was not a problem right there. Okay, just leave you to that. I mean, seriously, a white kingdom where it's nothing but white everywhere. Like I said, you'll get lost. See, right there, a little bit of color. It would never hurt. There you are. Hey, get back here. Where are you going, beautiful? Beautiful creature, that is. Part 2, the Watchtower. I have no idea what the first part of the game was called. It didn't say anything. Get up there. What's this? See that? Reflective surfaces. And places that send you back to where you were. I wonder if there's an escape room that's like that. Be cool.
Huh?
Well, that was a waste of time. Let's try that again. Except this time, go down here. There we are. This is much better, but it's still easy to get lost. Not in too much white everywhere. Oh, thanks for locking me in, whoever did that.
The king's new subjects were tired of white. They were tired of tripping, of banging their shins, of misplacing their homes. So they started painting everything, ruining the king's spotless design. In response, the king outlawed all non-magical brushes and pledged to spend the next month painting shadows for his kingdom.
What about regular brushes? Did he forget to outlaw that? Because people could still paint everything. It just wouldn't be magical. Another balloon. Got it. Ooh. Nice work, King. Nice work. Oh, hey, it's you. Remember when you did something with that frog? What was it you did, by the way? Okay, bye. He was probably busy. Part 3. The First Castle. Now we're getting somewhere. You know, I'm sure that thing is supposed to come back somewhere. But where? It's not here. Yep. Even with these shadows and such, still need that. Nice studio. Who's doing this? That is impressive. Though, seems you couldn't continue it. You know, I actually made artwork of this when I was in high school. This very studio I actually drew using a pencil and a shader. Well, not all of it, but a large portion of it. I'd show you it, but I don't have it anymore. Come on. There we go. Sorry about destroying the model. There's that hippo again.
Whoa.
That's the first castle. There you are. Come over here. Hey. Jerk. I sure hope I didn't forget any storybook pages anywhere, or balloons. I mean, once you complete the game, you can go back and get them if you missed any, but I would like to try and get them all if it is at all possible. I'm sure there's one around here somewhere. It's been a while since I played this game, so most of the story I know I didn't forget the story, but the things that happened in the game, I'm sure I must have forgotten at least a little bit of it. Like this mace, for example. Nothing there. Well, at least I know I'll have been here before. Ooh. No paintbrush. Neat.
The labyrinth was designed to be beautiful, and it was. It was not designed to be practical, and it wasn't. Whole families got lost for weeks at a time. Mail took months to arrive, and many worried a labyrinth of this size was bound to attract dragons. Eventually, the complaints grew so loud even the king couldn't ignore them.
Well, understandable. I mean, families getting lost and mail taking weeks to months to arrive, and dragons. You'd think that the king would have addressed the problem the first day, but no. Any balloons? At least any that can be seen? I guess not. The prints go this way, and yet there's no way out through here. Oh. My mistake. Sure, there's some collectibles around here somewhere. I think one of the best things about games are all the collectibles, at least in my opinion, because you use them to unlock fun things and such things like that, like screen art and what else? Not a lot you can unlock, but I'm sure you can unlock a bunch of things with the collectibles. Like fun cheats. Although I wouldn't use any cheat codes or anything like that. I always play regularly. I'm one of those people on Grand Theft Auto that does not use a single cheat code. Play the game regularly, or not at all. That's what I go by. Same thing for every other game, including this one. Oh, there's nothing there. That was a waste. Should I go here? I mean, it's here, and there could be something else here. Yeah, you know, let's go this way. Let's see what's here. Worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna have to turn around and go back. Hey, I was up there, I think. But no, nothing here. So, let's press on. There. What the?
Whoa.
Hey, stay right there. I gotta get this first.
The king was so frustrated with the messy, demanding people of his kingdom that he decided to start over. One morning he painted a boat and set off to find the perfect spot. He told himself he'd come back someday to finish what he had started, But of course, he never did.
Sounds like a normal politician to me. I said wait a second. I mean, wow, I was over there. There was a whole bunch of maze over here, and suddenly I'm over here, skipping all of that. Isn't magic great? Although, people have been complaining about getting lost when they could have just gone through that door and immediately get over here, so can't really get lost. Aw, man, there was a balloon over there! Well, too bad. I already went this far, so I'm just gonna keep going. I hope I'm not forgetting anything else. Oh well.
For the first time in weeks, Monroe felt good. He felt even better when the wind pushed him close enough to reach the Swan. He was feeling so good, in fact, that he forgot all about his fear of heights. But when the Swan wriggled free and Monroe fell over the side, he remembered almost immediately. That might have been the end of Monroe, if this were a shorter story, but it isn't, which is why Monroe's troubles were just beginning.
Yeah, good thing he didn't die there. Well, that there was the first chapter. What was it called? The Garden. The chapter was called The Garden. And yep, I missed a whole bunch of balloons. Typical me. Always forgetting something at least. Every other time. Well, I'm going to leave the episode here. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and ring the bell to get those notifications, and like the story if you liked it. Obviously. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go write my own story, except I'm not going to have a whole bunch of white backgrounds everywhere. Okay, bye!